Hey and welcome to the daily Arsenal news show. Let's begin with our news. Gareth Southgate reacts to Ben White displays for England. Gareth Southgate has suggested in his post-match press conference that he was very pleased with Ben White after the Arsenal star's two displays for England during the international break. It has certainly been a productive break for the Gunners man. He has been outstanding for much of the campaign in Mikel Arteta's side. So, it was no surprise to see him get an opportunity for the Three Lions. He has not had too much of a chance at centre back, but in many ways that may ultimately prove to be particularly beneficial as White looks to stake a claim for the World Cup squad. He has predominantly played at right back despite starting in the middle against Switzerland, and after his display against Ivory Coast on Tuesday, Southgate suggested that he was pleased with what he saw from the 24-year-old. Ben White again tonight, I thought very composed. He played a couple of lovely passes in a position he has played but is not his first choice. Across the two games he did really well, he said in his press conference. It's easy to forget that many Arsenal fans could not believe that their club wanted to spend so much on White in this summer. That was despite him impressing for the likes of Leeds and Brighton. He was also promoted to the Euro 2020 squad after Trent Alexander-Arnold withdrew. His partnership with Gabriel Magalhaes has been fantastic for Arsenal, and it appears that it could be a pairing that the Gunners rely on for years to come. There is still some time to go before the World Cup, but White has certainly put himself in contention. The fact that he has looked relatively comfortable at right back this time around will help. England are outrageously strong in that position, but having another player who can cover two roles as well as defensive midfield could be something Southgate cannot ignore when selecting his squad for Qatar. Arsenal star Thomas Partey heroically fires his country to the World Cup. Arsenal star Thomas Partey will return to the Emirates this week, having helped Ghana react the 2022 World Cup. The Gunners midfielder was in action for the Black Stars in their two-legged playoff against rivals Nigeria. On Friday, Partey captained Ghana against the Super Eagles in their 0-0 draw in Kumasi. The Arsenal ace wasn't at his best on the day, with Pulse.com.gh giving him just 4 out of 10 for his display. It was another lackluster performance for the Arsenal midfielder, they wrote. Being the captain of the day, a lot of expectations were on Partey to propel the team from midfield. However, he was poor. He gave the ball away a lot of times and failed to create anything meaningful from midfield, they added. On Tuesday, Ghana took on Nigeria in Abuja, with Partey once again wearing the armband. Not only did Partey play much better, but he also scored his side's crucial away goal on 10 minutes. GhanaSoccer.net gave Partey 8 out of 10 and wrote, scored the important goal and just never let the midfield go. And Goal.com gave the Arsenal ace a massive 8.5 out of 10. Partey gave Ghana a crucial opener with a shot from outside the box, they wrote. Despite seemingly losing the midfield battle to Nigeria in the first half, he raised his game after the break to help hold on to victory. His leadership as captain in the absence of Andre deserves commendation too, they added. International manager upset after seeing what Arteta keeps doing to Nicolas Pepe. Ivory Coast manager Patrice Baumel has revealed that he's hurt every time Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta leaves Nicolas Pepe on the bench. The Gunners signed the winger from French side Lille for a club record of £72 million in 2019. He was expected by many to come in and fire the North Londoners back into the Champions League, but things have been really difficult for him. Pepe has played 107 times for the Gunners so far in all competitions, and he has directly been involved in just 47 goals, which isn't a fantastic return when you consider his price tag. Baumel said about Pepe as scouted by the Mirror, when I watch Nico on the bench, it's painful for him as he loves to play, and it's painful for me because I need my players on the pitch for the club games. I would like him to play more as I am sure he can bring a lot of solutions. When you see what he brings to Ivory Coast, I would like to see him bring so much fun and joy and happiness and goals with the red jersey of Arsenal. It was always going to be difficult for Pepe to switch the French top flight for the Premier League. Don't get us wrong, League One is really competitive now compared to a few years ago, but it's still no match for the intensity of the English game. It took a while for the Ivorian to get used to the pace of the Premier League, but he managed to do it. But once he did, opportunities didn't come his way regularly. He has never really been given consistent starts and he's never been able to build any sort of momentum as a result. Pepe has started just 5 times in the Premier League this season, which is just not enough for a player of his caliber. His international boss is right, he needs to play more, but that's unlikely at Arsenal. That could open the door for a move away in the summer, and it really won't be a surprise to see Arsenal cash in on him before the start of the next season. Romano says Elneny is expected to leave Arsenal. Fabrizio Romano has suggested on Twitter that Mohamed Elneny is expected to leave Arsenal this summer, with no talks over a new contract taking place. In truth, it has appeared for some time that Elneny was likely to leave the Gunners at the end of the season. His deal expires in the coming month. There have been times since his return to the club where he has shown. His performance at Old Trafford last term was arguably one of his best for Arsenal. However, he has fallen to periphery of squad this season. He has been an unused substitute for their last 7 Premier League games, and he has not completed 90 minutes in the top flight since the start of December. Arsenal are moving in the right direction under Mikel Arteta. They are currently in pole position to finish in the top 4 and qualify for next year's Champions League. And the fans will be hoping that the squad moves to the next level in the summer. Part of that process will involve some of the fringe player leaving. Elneny is one of player who looks set to be available, and Romano has now confirmed that the Egypt international is indeed expected to leave, as he also provided an update on Lucas Torreira. Elneny has been a good player for Arsenal. He has made 140 appearances for the club in all competitions. He has never been a standout performer, but he's clearly a player Arteta has a lot of time for. It may well be that he's missed around the club next season, but the truth is that Arsenal have stepped up a level, and with that, Elneny does not appear to be good enough to really contribute to where the Gunners hope to go. Journalist reveals Arsenal are prepared to allow Lucas Torreira to leave permanently in this summer. Arsenal are set to allow the permanent departure of Lucas Torreira this summer. Torreira, 26-year-old, has been on loan from Arsenal for each of the past 2 seasons with Atletico Madrid and Fiorentina, and is not set to finally make his exit a permanent one after failing to settle into the North London. Journalist Fabrizio Romano has revealed Fiorentina are interested in a transfer, with a £15 million buy clause available in their current loan deal with the Gunners for the midfielder. The Uruguay international started off his Arsenal career well and scored a memorable goal in the North London derby against Tottenham Hotspur in a 4-2 win for Arsenal. However, homesickness issues led to a failure for him to bed into life in the Premier League, and following the unfortunate passing away of his mother last year due to the COVID-19, he said he wanted to be closer to home. Arsenal want to try and sign Youri Tielemans. According to Belgian outlet Newsblade, Arsenal and Manchester United have both renewed their interest in Leicester City star Youri Tielemans. The Gunners will lose Mohamed Elneny in the summer, while Granit Xhaka's future is up in the air, as well the rumors linking him with a move to Jose Mourinho's Roma. Even if the Swiss international stays at Arsenal, Mikel Arteta will have to sign a new box-to-box midfielder to slot in alongside Thomas Partey, who has been brilliant lately. Belgium and Leicester star Tielemans is reportedly an option again. Arsenal were first linked with Tielemans in January this year. Goal claimed that the Gunners held direct contacts with the Belgian's agent over a move to the Emirates, but no move materialized in the winter window. Rumors around Arsenal and Tielemans stopped making noise after January, but it now looks like Arsenal have decided to pursue the 24-year again as we get closer to the summer. Tielemans will have just a year left on his contract at the end of this campaign, and it's looking very likely that he will not sign a new one. That could make him available for a bargain fee, and it's not surprised that Arsenal are keen. Even if you barely watch Arsenal, it's clear to see what Mikel Arteta is trying to build. Granit Xhaka has been given a more advanced role over the last 2 months, and that has helped the Gunners. However, As good as the Swiss international is, a younger, more mobile player in that position could make Arsenal much more dangerous than they are already. Tielemans is excellent on the ball, he's a great passer, and he's shown that he can create and score goals in the Premier League from central midfield. A midfield trio of Tielemans, Partey, and Martin Odegaard would make Arsenal incredible. I will be uploading daily Arsenal news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.